Good evening, dear children. Today we will read a topic about which you all have a general idea. You all are well acquainted with it because every day you see it at your home. So, it plays a vital role in our lives. Can you guess what it is? Yes, you are right. I am talking about fire. Without it, life in earth is not possible. Okay, so today we will read the text. We will discuss about the text fire, friend and foe that is prescribed in English syllabus class 7 CBSE. Okay, we will not discuss here word by word because it will be lengthy. So we will discuss here only the main points. So before going to the topic, we will focus on the title. As you know, that title is very much important in literature. If you focus on the title, you will understand what the text is about. The title Fire, Friend and Foe means fire is both useful and dangerous to man. It is both constructive and destructive to us. Now, first of all, we should know what is fire. Fire is the chemical reaction. What kind of chemical reaction it is? When oxygen in air combines with carbon and hydrogen, energy in the form of heat and light is released. This energy in the form of heat and light is called fire. Now, so you can understand what is fire. Okay. Now come to the question. What are the things that are needed to make fire? Three things are needed to make fire. What are these? These are fuel, oxygen and heat. These are the three things. In one's absence, you cannot make fire. If you avoid oxygen, you cannot make fire with the two, fuel and heat. All three are needed to make fire. So now come to the topic, the common fuels. Some common fuels are wood, coal, cooking gas and petrol. These are some common examples of fuel. Next point is the flash point or kindling temperature of the fuel. You all know that every fuel has a particular temperature at which it begins to burn. This particular temperature is called the flash point or kindling temperature of the fuel. Okay, now you understand what is the flash point of fuel. Okay, the particular temperature of the fuel is called the flash point of the fuel. Next question is, why is fire called a good servant and a bad master? Actually, this is the title. Fire, you know, when it is under our control, it is used to cook our food, it is used to warm our homes in winter, it is used to generate electricity. So this is a good master, it is very useful to us, so it is called a good servant. But when it is called a bad master, it is called a bad master when it gets out of control and becomes very destructive. It destroys all things that comes in its way. Then it is called a bad master. Next. Okay. Next question is, what are the ways that we apply to extinguish or put out fire? Same, just as there are three ways to make fire, here also three ways we can apply to put out, to extinguish fire. What are these three ways? Same, that in the same way, just what are the three things you know are needed to make fire? Oxygen, heat and fuel. In the same way, the first way, in the same way there are also three things that are three steps that we apply to put out fire. First one is remove heat. You can remove heat from the fire. Second, you can remove oxygen from the fire. And third step, you can remove fuel from the fire to extinguish fire. Okay, these are the three steps we apply to put out fire. Here 1, 2, 3. Next, but here the writer said that some fires cannot be put out with water. We generally, what we do to put out fire? We generally spray water on the fire. But all fires cannot be put out with water. If water is sprayed onto wildfire, the oil will float to the top of the water and continue to burn. This can be very dangerous. This can be destructive to us because water can flow quickly, carrying the burning oil with it and spreading the fire. So we should avoid spraying water on it. Okay. Now come the question of the fire caused by electrical appliances. Water should not be used here also if there is a fire caused by electrical appliances, because if the person sprays water on it, he might receive an electric shock and be killed. So you must be careful about it. So what is the best way to fight an electrical fire? Carbon dioxide. A carbon dioxide extinguisher is the best thing to fight an electrical fire. Now come the question, if there is fire, what should we generally do? If there is a destructive fire, in that case we generally call the fire brigades. Fire brigades, you know who are called fire brigades? The bands of workers who fight to put out fire are called fire brigades. They are trained people, they possess many skills, so they are called to put out fire. How do they bring fire under control? First, they cut off electricity supply, knock down dangerous walls, spray water and other materials to bring fire under control. So, these are the things that they apply, and these are all the text is about. I think you enjoy reading the text. Okay, thank you.